Vidura and the sure path. In the golden, bustling city of Benares, two merchants prepared for a grand adventure across the great waterless desert. Vidura was a man of quiet wisdom who studied the stars and the sands. Baelish was a young man who was always in a hurry, his head filled with dreams of gold and fast horses. They both had 500 carts filled with precious silks and spices, ready to be traded in distant lands. The desert was 60 leagues of burning sand and shifting dunes. "The two of us cannot travel together," Vidura said kindly. "There will not be enough water for 1,000 carts. Would you like to go first or second?" Baelish jumped at the chance. "I will go first. My oxen will eat the freshest grass before yours can touch it, and my men will drink the water before it gets muddy." Vidura watched the dust settle as Baelish departed. His men were worried they would have nothing left. But Vidura smiled. "By going second, we follow a path already leveled by his wheels. His oxen will eat the old, dry grass, leaving the sweet new shoots for ours. Best of all, we will use the wells they have already dug. Patience is our best friend." Deep in the heart of the desert, the sun beat down like a hammer. Suddenly, a magnificent carriage appeared before Baelish's caravan. It was driven by a lord named Mara, who wore a crown of blue lotuses. Mara's clothes were soaking wet, and his carriage wheels were caked with fresh mud. "Greetings, travelers," Mara called out with a wide smile. "Why do you carry those heavy water jars?" Mara asked, pointing to Baelish's carts. "Just ahead, the forest is green and the rain is falling in torrents. The lakes are overflowing with lilies. Throw away your water so your carts can move faster." Baelish, eager to finish the journey, didn't stop to think. He ordered his men to smash every jar and pour the water onto the sand. But there was no rain. As the sun set, the caravan reached a place of nothing but sand. The lord in the carriage was actually a powerful goblin, and his followers were demons in disguise. When night fell, and the men were weak with thirst, the goblins dropped their masks. Mara's eyes glowed red as he stepped out of the shadows, and the foolish caravan was never seen again. Weeks later, Vidura entered the desert. He had filled every jar with water and told his men, "Do not use a single drop without my permission. And do not eat any strange fruit, for this desert is full of illusions." They moved slowly and carefully, keeping their eyes on the path and their minds on the truth. Soon, Mara appeared again in his watery disguise. "Merchant," he cried, "the rain is just over the hill. Look at my wet hair and these flowers. Throw away your jars and race to the forest." Vidura stopped his caravan and looked Mara straight in the eye. He noticed that despite the bright sun, Mara cast no shadow on the sand. "Men," Vidura shouted to his caravan guard, "have you felt a rain wind? Have you seen a single cloud? No, this being has red eyes and casts no shadow. He is a goblin trying to steal our lives by stealing our water." He turned back to Mara and raised his staff. "Begone, trickster. We stay on the sure path." The goblins fled, unable to fool a man of wisdom. Vidura's caravan soon found the abandoned carts of Baelish. They salvaged the treasures and continued safely to their destination. Vidura returned home a wealthy man, teaching everyone that the sure path of truth and careful thought always leads to the brightest future.